Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my demon in disguise. I learned to love the cage you keep me in, but the walls keep closing in, and I don't wanna die.
This is not affiliated with Miziziziz, I'm just a fan who wanted to make this. As it turns out, Miziziziz isn't dead. In fact, he uploaded a brand new devlog on Wrought 23 hours ago as of the time of writing. First impressions of the map shocked me. It looks absolutely amazing. He actually explains well on how he made the things that you see in the video. And after watching it, I went to grab a snack and thought, hey, I can make that. So, the challenge is simple. I had to create a remake of the Oasis scene that he showcased in the video as closely as possible in Godot, all within 24 hours of the video's release. Needless to say, this was a dumb idea, and I also started out on a disadvantage because I only saw the video first time 11 hours after its release, more or less cutting my time in half. I should warn you though, I was in such a rush to make this that I'm pretty sure my brain started to produce its own version of in-house hard drugs. Like if crack cocaine on acid was taken by a drug dealer who decided to make his own drug, then I was on whatever the dollar store knockoff of that drug was, because I somehow managed to parent a camera to a camera just to split the rotations, and not once did it cross my mind that I could just use a goddamn spatial node. Anyways, I won't go into too much detail on how I made it, but I'll give you a brief summary. For the ground, I just used Xylan's height map terrain and took a grass texture from ambient CG, bit crushed it into pixel art, slapped it onto the whole floor. I made the trees in Blender, and also you may have noticed that I can't actually model anything well. No. Then I just texture painted a bark texture onto it, which I bit crushed as well. The small rocks you see are actually from Miziziziz's CC0 nature pack, so I figured I'd just steal those. The canopy was initially made out of this autumn leaves texture, but it kinda sucked when I used it, so I just recycled the grass texture, slapped it on top, and then used some noise to cut out holes in it with a little bit of smooth step in between. The other rocks I stole from Poly.pizza, texture painted them the same way I did for the trees. Oh, and here's my favorite part. I made a simple FPS character controller, but I definitely wasn't going to be able to model the character nor the gun within the time span that I had. So I actually just took a screenshot of the YouTube video, cut it out, and slapped it onto the camera. Doesn't get better than that. The rest of the effects are just world environment node settings. If you want to learn how to make a game like this, literally go buy his Udemy courses. He covers all the stuff you'd want to learn over there. And if you like Godot and somehow haven't heard of the man already, go check out Miziziziz's channel and his Wrought series. Anyways, I'll see you all next time, and I'll leave you with some footage of the game.
Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my demon in disguise.